After a slightly disappointing first episode of the second half of Tracker Season 2, Nightingale is a perfect example of how to balance a case of the week with some insights into Coulter's unique skills and mysterious family past. Episode 9, The Disciple, was wonderfully creepy, but it also seemed to veer a little off course when it came to highlighting Coulter Shaw's, Justin Hartley, specific skill set in tracking, and conspirator-level survival training. Gina Piquette's case was resolved almost entirely through more standard investigation, and it was a shame to see one of the most unique elements of the show sidelined. Nightingale, however, puts Coulter's background front and center again, as he works to find another survivalist who is believed to have kidnapped a young singer-songwriter. This episode doesn't directly address the mystery of his father's death, and his siblings were, sadly, absent, but it does include all the bar fighting, law-breaking, trap-setting goodness that make Tracker such an enjoyable show. This also bodes well for the rest of Season 2 if it continues to focus on what makes Tracker unique, and to slowly unspool the big mystery of the Shaw family. Coulter's special skills take center stage again. Tracker remembers what makes it special. Ben and Coulter in the shack in Tracker. After the resolution of the Piquette case, Nightingale initially seems as though it is going to be a very basic episode. A young singer, a songwriter goes missing in a small town and Coulter is called in to find her. However, this quickly becomes more interesting when it is revealed Coulter and the prime suspect, Ben, have a lot in common. Like Coulter, Ben was raised in the woods by his father, who was a survivalist. This means that he knows how to hide. Throughout the episode, Coulter's skills as a tracker are front and center, first as he finds Ben and then as he works with him. The cops investigating are also pointedly shown to be unable to read Ben's tracks outside the bar, hammering home that this is something only Coulter, and a few others, are capable of doing. After a few episodes where this faded into the background, it's a relief that it's being made a focus again. After all, this is what makes Tracker unlike other crime-solving shows. He's not just reliant on his hackers, his cool head, and his ability to take out multiple hulking men in a fight, something that basically every crime-fighting small-screen hero can do. The deeper meaning of Nightingale. This episode connects to the Shaw family in a new way. Ben was not only raised in the woods, he was raised by a suspicious father who taught him to mistrust people and to be willing to use violence to protect himself. If that sounds familiar, it's because that's the point. Nightingale isn't just an episode about Coulter unraveling the truth in a town with gun-running bikers, compromised cops, and a woman in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's a look at what makes Coulter who he is, the advantage his upbringing gives him in his work, and how two people from similar backgrounds can end up on different paths. While it quickly becomes clear Ben is actually the hero of this particular story, the parallels between Ben and Coulter are a highlight of the episode. Their core difference is purely in how they view the world, with Ben mistrusting people as a baseline, and Coulter believing that people are basically good. In the end, Coulter is proven right, not just with Ben, but with one of the bikers and the presumed corrupt sheriff revealed to have good motivations. This exploration gives us a deeper insight into Coulter and what his motivations are, as well as tying it into the bigger mystery of what happened to his father. It may not be as closely connected as some other episodes, like Ontological Shock, but it makes the point that Coulter's past is a huge part of his present. Where Tracker needs to go from here. The final 4 episodes of Season 2 should follow Nightingale's footprints. Tracker's second season has 4 episodes left, and with a third season already confirmed, there's plenty of time left to explore Coulter's past. While the final episode should continue to dig into Daddy Shaw's situation and start to piece together some of the smaller hints, like the files his sister has, what Russell, Jensen Ackles, actually did that night, and how he lost his teaching post, the show shouldn't rush to wrap up the case. Instead, I'm hoping to see more episodes like Nightingale, great action scenes, a twisty missing persons case, and Coulter spending more time pondering footprints in the mud and less time relying on Team Tracker to do the lion's share of the work.